Hello everyone. Today in this video we're going to learn the basic of narration. This is for the beginners. I will make another video for advanced learners. So once you get the basics, so you will be able to understand the other video. So without further delay, let's start. Narration is the art of reporting the word of a speaker. When you talk about narration, we talk about direct and indirect speech. Now let's see what is direct speech. In this form, the actual words of the speaker are put in quotes. You can see the example. Spandan said, comma, quotation starts, I cannot dance, quotation ends. So you have to put the quote in direct speech. Indirect speech is, on the other hand, is the actual words of the speakers are transformed and said or written in a simple manner. Actually, it is said or written in your own way, not the way the speaker spoke. For example, Spandan said that he could not dance. So you can see and compare the difference between direct speech and indirect speech from this example. Okay, the first one, the direct speech example was Spandan said I cannot dance, and we have made the indirect speech of that sentence, which is Spandan said that he could not dance. So this is the basic difference between direct and indirect speech. Let's know the rules. 1. First person pronoun of reported speech is changed according to the subject of reporting verb. What does that mean? Let's see an example and try to solve it. Direct speech says, she says, I am in 10th class. Indirect speech will be, she says that she is in 10th class. Now, let's try to find out what the rules 1 says. First person pronoun of reported speech. Here, first person pronoun is I. So, first person pronoun of reported speech is changed according to the subject of reporting verb. The reporting verb is she says, so subject is she. So the first person pronoun is changed based on the first person subject of reporting verb. So here she, and then I will be changed to she. So she says that. Here I'm in 10th class, you have to write she is in 10th class. Why she? Because the reporting verb subject is she. Okay, so let's see another example. I say I am an honest man. If you make the indirect speech of this sentence, we get I say that I am an honest man. Here I will not be changed because here you see the reporting verb subject is I. That's why you have to put I when you transform it into indirect. So you can change the pronoun. It will be based on the reporting verb's pronoun. So a reporting verb's pronoun is I. That's why you have to use I when you put off the quotation. Second rule is second person pronoun of reported speech is changed according to the object of reporting verb. So let's see an example. She says to me, you have done your work. Indirect speech is she tells me that I have done my work. Here you is changed to I. So you is changed according to the object of reporting verb. Here reporting verb is she says to me. She is the subject of reporting verb. Okay, and here object is me. So here me is changed to I. So she says to me. So she tells me that you is changed to I have done my work. Okay, let's see another example. She says to her. Here the reporting verb's object is her. You have done your work. She tells her that she has done her work. Because her is a female figure, is referring to a female, that's why you have to use the pronoun she. She has done her work. Okay, another example. I say to them, you have done your work. Here reporting verb's object is them. I tell them that they have done their work. Okay, here only you is not changed, your is also changed. You is not changed, your. Every sentence you see you and your is changed to I and my. You cannot write that I have changed I work. You have to use I have done my work or changed my work. You have done your work. So she has done her work. It will not be like she has done, she work. Okay, so you can understand why this pronoun is used, she is used here and her is used here. Okay, you can understand that. Let's see rules 3. Third person pronoun of reported speech is not changed. So third person pronoun is like he says he does not work hard. So he says that he does not work hard. Here he is not changed. See carefully. He says the third person pronoun of reported speech is not changed. The third person pronoun is he, and it is not changed while it is transformed into indirect sentence. He says that he does not work hard. He will not be changed. Another example, everybody says they have spoken the truth. So everybody says that they have spoken the truth. Okay, clear. Rules to change of verb or tense. Let's learn it. If reporting verb is given in present or future tense, then there will be no change in the verb or tense of reported speech. Let's see an example. The teacher says Shima performs on the stage. Indirect speech will be the teacher says that Shima performs on the stage. So let's try to understand again. If reporting verb is given in present or future tense, so reporting verb is given in present tense, right? The teacher says in present or future tense, so it is given in present tense in our first example. Then there will be no change in the verb or tense of reported speech. The verb and the verb or tense will not be changed. Shima performs on the stage is given in the quotation of direct speech. When it is indirect speech, it says that Shima performs on the stage. You see, no changes. Let's see another example. Indirect speech says the teacher is saying Shima performs on the stage. Direct speech will be the teacher is saying that Shima performs on the stage. You see, no change. Let's see another example. The teacher will say is given in future form, right? Shima is performing on the stage. Indirect speech will be the teacher will say that Shima is performing on the stage. You see, no change. Let's see rules number 2. If reporting verb is given in past tense, then the tense of the verb of reported speech will change into corresponding past tense. Let's see an example. The teacher said, I am suffering from fever. Now, indirect speech is the teacher said that she was suffering from fever. Okay? You see, I am is changed to she was, because the reporting verb reporting verb is in past form. So you have to use the past form of the verb while doing the indirect speech. Let's say another example. She said to me, I took the breakfast in the morning. Indirect speech will be she told me that she had taken the breakfast in the morning. Now let me explain you what has happened here. She said to me is in past form. So obviously while you're going to do the indirect speech, you have to use the past form of the verb. Now in the quotation, I took the breakfast in the morning is also given in past form. Okay, past indefinite tense. I took, past indefinite tense. Okay, now when the direct speech is in past indefinite tense, you have to make the sentence in past perfect tense while making indirect speech. See, I took the breakfast is changed to she had taken the breakfast. I took the breakfast is past indefinite. She had taken the breakfast is past perfect. So let's read out the whole sentence. She told me that she had taken the breakfast in the morning. Now, corresponding changes to past form in an indirect speech from the verb is in reported speech. Let's see some rules. Simple present changes to simple past. Okay. Present continuous changes to past continuous. Present perfect changes to past perfect. Present perfect continuous changes to past perfect continuous. Simple past changes to past perfect. Past continuous changes to past perfect continuous. In future tense, will shall changes to would. Okay. Can changes to could. May changes to might. See here, let's read out the table. If it is given here in the reported speech, you have to change it to there. Here changes to there. Now changes to then. This changes to that. This changes to those. Today, that day. Tonight, that night. Yesterday, the previous day. Last night, the previous night. Last week, the previous week. Tomorrow, the next day. Next week, the following week. Ago, before. Thus, thus, so, hence, thence, either, thither, come, go. Thither, come, go. Some of the exceptional cases of rules too. So what does our rules to say? If a repeating verb is given in past tense, then the tense of the verb of the reported speech will change into corresponding past tense. Okay, now we will see the exceptional rules of rule 2. Okay, exception 1: if reporting speech has universal truth or habitual fact, then there is no change in the tense. Let's see an example. Our teacher said the earth is round. You have to when you will go to make it an indirect speech, you have to write down our teacher said that the earth is round, because it's an universal truth. Though the reporting verb is in past form, you cannot change it. The earth was round, because it's universal truth. It will always remain round. It will not change. Okay, it's universal truth, so there's no change. Rajiv said to me he plays with right hand. So Rajiv told me that he plays with the right hand. So it's a habitual fact. Okay, who are right-handers, they do not play with their left hands. They're always right-handers. Who are lefties, they always they always play with their left hands. Okay. Exceptions too: if reporting speech has past historical fact, then there will be no change in the tense. Now let's see an example. Our teacher said Ashoka left war after the conquest of Kalinga. Indirect speech will be our teacher said that Ashoka left war after the conquest of Kalinga. So you see, there is no change in the tense. When the quotation is replaced, is put off, it is not changed. The sentence is not changed. Exception 3: if repeating speech has two actions to be happening at a time when there is no change in the tense. DXP says, she said my wife was making lunch when I was studying. She said that her wife was making lunch when she was studying. You see that there are two actions happening here. My wife was making lunch, one action. When I was studying, another action. So two actions are occurring together. But we previously got to know that when the reported speech is in past continuous tense, the reported speech will be in past perfect continuous tense. Okay, but here there are two actions happening together. That's why you do not change the tense. You have to make it in past continuous tense. She said that her wife was making lunch when she was studying. See, both the actions are done in past continuous tense. Another exception: if reporting speech has some imagined condition, then there is no change in the tense. So something imagined, non-real. She said if I were rich, I would help him. Indirect speech is she said that if she were rich, she would help her. Another exception is if repeating speech contains had third form to infinitive and would, could, should, must, might, ought to, etc., then there is no change in the tense. Direct speech says, she said to me, you should obey your elders. She told me that I should obey my elders. So here modals are used and you do not change the form. You should obey your elders, I should obey my elders. So no change in the form, okay? I just changed the pronoun. You have to change your pronoun, okay? Nothing else. You should obey your elders, I should obey my elders. That's it. So this is all about today's video, guys. Hope